about that one, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm just glad we punched it in there.
You were responsible for 5 touchdowns today, most since Brandon did in 2015. How did that feel, and where did that come from?
It felt great. Last week was kind of tough, only having one, but I'm just glad that we played well offensively. Whoever scores is, it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm just glad we bounced back from last week and had a good outing.
Yeah, can you just talk about overall, the team feel, your mood, excitement, just go from there?
I think, heading into this week, Coach Brown's message to us was just to relax and play the game, no matter who it is. He wanted us to play the game the right way, just meaning play hard on offense. When we got guys running downfield, make blocks downfield, just playing with really good effort. And I think we did that tonight. We did a really good job offensively capitalizing on turnovers that they made. And I think the thing we need to work on is third downs. We didn't do great, but I think there's some things that we can do better at on third downs.
I see Nebraska is one of the tougher venues to play in. What are your thoughts? I guess you can kind of concentrate on that now.
I hadn't really thought about it too much. I just wanted to really focus on this week, but I'm excited about, the opportunity that we have there. That's going to be fun to go there and, that type of atmosphere. We went to, LSU last year, obviously, and had that game there. So I think we'll be ready. We just got to focus throughout this week and prepare and, just get ready for Saturday.
Looking into next week, what do you think are going to be the key takeaways from this game to bring into such a high-state competition?
I think we got to get going earlier on offense. I think that question was asked before about what the problem may be. I think it's just kind of nerves. I think offensively we should be out of that by now. So I think we just got to get going early and put it on them early. Hopefully get up a couple scores or touchdown or so we have a little lead, but. And then we just got to keep playing our game. Don't let whatever happens during the game mess us up from what we know and how we play football. So just take what they give us and play well. So.
And what positive aspects do you see being needed next week that you had this week?
That we had tonight. I thought we had some guys. I know Damian made a couple plays in the end zone. I think we just got to make one-on-one plays outside at the X and Z with Damian and DeAndre. I think we just got to make those plays. Those 50-50 go balls. If we can have a couple of those, I think we'll be fine.
Y'all ready? Just talk about the game today. Obviously, much different outcome than last week.
Yeah, last week we didn't do so good, so this week we had a better practice and a better mindset, and we came out, executed pretty well, and we was able to get the job done.
You hauled into 2 touchdown passes. What did you see on those plays, and how good did that feel?
Well, one of them was a scramble. Caleb Barker was able to roll out, and he gave me a shot to make the catch, and I was able to make the catch. And the other one was just a designed play. But the O-line blocked. He did good. He made a perfect throw. I was able to make the catch.
What did you see out of Caleb and in the offense as a whole compared to last week? How were you guys different?
I can say we had more effort. Like Coach always preached on effort this week. He said we needed to be better effort-wise. So I can say if we watch the game from last week and then watch the game from this week, I can say effort was like one of the biggest things in the game.
What's the mood of the team now after that win?
It's very confident. I think we just gave us a little momentum and going into next week. Like I said, we're going to practice hard, and then we're going to go up to Boise on Friday and play Saturday.
Speaking of next week, what do you think are going to be the key takeaways from this game heading into next week?
I just say effort, like what Coach preached about all week. I just say effort, let it roll over, and like Coach say, when you play with good effort, good things will happen.
You think the team, it's a sea of red there in Nebraska. It's one of the toughest places in the country to play.
Correct.
Are you guys going to work on them, mentally as far as playing in an environment like that?
Well, I guess last year we played against LSU. That's Death Valley. I mean, that was pretty loud too. So I don't see no difference between LSU and Nebraska.
Thank you.
Plays, and it was really just like a masterpiece.
Can you just talk about the overall feel? How you guys are feeling now, how you're feeling now after a big win like that?
It was a great bounce back win. That loss to Bugsy really hurt a lot of people on the team, but to come back and bounce back like the way we did, I really think that we got big goals this season. I feel like we right back on track.
That was just passing, correct? Yeah, that was. And then
Looking ahead to the game next week versus Nebraska, what positive things did you see this week out of the team that are going to be crucial for next week?
For defense, we communicated well. Like everybody was out there talking, everybody was in the right gals, the right vids, and to see like the younger guys get in the game, and actually like it shouldn't be no drop from the ones and twos. It was great not to see that. And from the offense, I feel like Caleb Barker really had a great game. Like I see him do it all the time in practice, but him translating it to the game, it was really great to sit there and watch.
And what improvements do you see going into next week that are going to be necessary?
We're probably gonna have to like tighten up on like a couple errors in the secondary, like a couple rotatings. But I mean, it's nothing major. It's all mental things, something that can be easily fixed. But other than that, we should be fine.
Teron, talk about your interception play.
Which one?
What was going through your head? What was going through your head?
Which one?
Either one, doesn't matter.
Well, the pick six, I seen Blaze tip it. I remember last year against Georgia Southern, it was like coming off a tip pass. But this time, I really seen like a lot of guys in front of me blocking for me and making the way for me to go to the end zone. So I really just followed them. I wouldn't have got there without my teammates.
And what about that one?
The second one, the first one, I seen the quarterback rolling out, but I didn't really think he was going to throw it, so I kind of slowed down. But, I mean, I was really supposed to be under one, so I was right there where I would need to be, but I don't think he really seen me coming across the field. And when he threw it, the only thing I was thinking about was getting my feet in. And I knew I was going to make the catch, but I was really trying to focus on getting my feet in.
And Coach mentioned is the one concern was the slow start. I mean, talk about trying to get out the box better and how, like the punt block and that quick touchdown afterwards, how it affected the game and how it maybe brought everybody up.
The punt block, it was a big momentum swing in the game. We always talking about getting turnovers or takeaways on special teams or defense, and I feel like that punt block, it really sparked everybody, like the offense and the defense, and it really got us rolling. Once we seen that punt block, it was like, okay, we can really start rolling out. We got